Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Life for Life, and we are back in Chin's kitchen. Today we are cooking up one of my favorite Gordon Ramsay recipes, carbonara pasta. It is beautiful. It's got bacon, it's got garlic, it's got parsley, and a beautiful egg yolk base. The ingredients are pretty simple, and that's what I love about this dish. I pretty much have all of this in my house at all times. We are gonna start with some beautiful bacon. What you wanna do is you wanna cut this into chunks. I think it's easiest if you cut it, if it's like semi-frozen, that way it's not like wiggling in your hand. So this is like half of my pinky knuckle. So now we've also got our fresh parsley. This came straight from our garden. And we're gonna use the parsley inside the dish as well as to garnish. You're gonna wanna do just a slight chop. Now we are going to separate our eggs. We're not gonna use the egg whites today. We're just using 3 egg yolks. So there's many ways you can separate eggs. You can use it by, doing it with the shell like that. Never be afraid to use your hands, guys, in the kitchen. So if you're not confident, just get that yolk in your hands just like that. Make sure your hands are clean though, because that's like really gross, right? All right, egg number 3. Woo! If you get a little bit of whites in the egg yolks, don't worry, we're not making a meringue here. It's totally cool. There you go, 3 beautiful egg yolks. So now we are going to make our egg yolk mixture. Now this is what is going to make our sauce. It's important that we get the consistency right because when we add it to our pan with all of our bacon goodness, we don't want it to scramble. We want it to create a sauce. So what is included is the 3 egg yolks. We're gonna put a 1/4 cup of heavy cream or creme fraiche, whatever it is. And then we're gonna add a cup of fresh Parmesan. All right, we're gonna mix this up. All right, this is beautiful. We are gonna add a little bit of water to this just to thin it out, okay? Yeah, a few more. There you go. Do you see that consistency? This is the consistency that you wanna get, okay? It's not too thick, obviously slightly chunky because the parm is in there. Now we are ready to get cooking good looking. Today, I'm gonna use fresh pasta, and it cooks a lot faster, but if you're using boxed pasta at home, which is, pretty normal, you are gonna wanna get that pasta cooked now. Get it into the water, salt that pot, and get that pasta to al dente. We wanna start cooking that now because as we get further along and closer to the end of our dish, things are gonna be moving really fast. We're gonna have to get everything in. We won't have time to wait for the pasta to cook. Now that we have our pasta cooking, go ahead, get your pan on the stove. We're gonna set it to a medium-high heat. So what we're gonna do is we are going to coat the bottom of the pan with a little bit of oil. We need to make sure that the bacon doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. We are gonna add pepper pig. In she goes. Let's add a little bit of black pepper to that. Resist the urge to add salt. The reason for that is bacon can be pretty salty, Parmesan can be pretty salty, and we just wanna control the amount of salt we got going on in our pot. Make sure you're stirring occasionally so that the bacon does not stick to the bottom of the pan. What we want is for our bacon to become about half its size, a little bit golden, and then we'll add our garlic. I love the smell of bacon. It reminds me of Sunday morning. You see how the fat is rendering out? Adding to that olive oil. So good. If your pasta cooks and we're not ready for it, just pull the pasta out of the water, add a little bit of olive oil so that it doesn't stick together, and make sure you reserve some of that pasta water. We are going to need it. You can't make pasta without pasta water. As you can see, it has reduced in size. The bacon is getting a nice golden brown. Now we are gonna add our garlic. This is about 1.5 tablespoons. Let's get that in. You're gonna see that the garlic is gonna start changing color. Now we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of parsley. Set some aside for later, and we are gonna cook this down. You can turn down the fire now to about probably like a medium heat. Oh, this is looking beautiful, guys. It's doing a nice slow cook. We want to reduce this just a tiny bit more because I see some of the fat here and still needs to render out, okay? So heads up, once the bacon gets like almost there, we are gonna move really fast movements. The reason why you gotta move fast is because once you heat up eggs, eggs cook. And we do not want them to be scrambled. This is not breakfast, this is lunch. All right, so you see how the bacon looks nice and crispy? It is beautiful, the fat is almost all rendered out. We are going to move. So now, add a little bit of your pasta water. Look at that. You're almost like deglazing the bottom of the pan at this point. Oh man, this is delicious. Okay, turn down your heat. We're gonna turn it down now to a low heat. Add a teensy-weensy bit more water. Now we are gonna add our noodles. Add your noodles to the dish. I said noodles, but I meant spaghetti. Let's stir it up, baby. Now you see how it looks a little dry? Let's add some liquid to this. This is gonna help you when you're adding your egg mixture so it doesn't cook, it doesn't scramble, okay? Add a little bit more. This is why I say save your pasta water, guys. Always comes in handy. Are you ready to move fast? Here is your egg mixture. Here is your pasta dish. We're gonna pour it in and we're gonna stir at the same time. All right. Oh, look at that creaminess, guys. Oh, this is bleeping beautiful. Let's turn off our fire. We are gonna plate. Oh, look at that. All right, let's finish with some parsley. Beautiful. Add some fresh parm. And of course, a little bit of finishing salt just to top it off, not much. And there we have it. Easy carbonara recipe done in less than 15 minutes. Thank you, Gordon Ramsay, for this wonderful inspiration. Let's give it a go. Hey, hon!
Yes?
Oh my God. Again with the forks, bro.
All right.
You ready to
this
try?
looks so delicious. OMG.
Right?
Oh, man. Oh.
Nice.
All right.
Ready?
Cheers. Bon appetit.
I did it.
Banging, bagging carbonara. Banging,
Thank you.
banging.
I appreciate that. Well, I enjoyed cooking it for you. Maybe not so much for you. But thank you for joining us. Beautiful carbonara. It's your girl Live for Life.
It's your boy Willie Chin. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
See you next time.
Honey,
Yeah?
what's for dinner? What does bacon mean to you in 5 words or less?
5 words. Do they have to make a sentence?
It doesn't have to.
It is delicious.
It is
Delicious.
Us. 5 syllables. You
You
did it.
said 5 words or less.
I know.
Moron.
It is delicious. 5 words.